Fellow citizens, we are here with a new political foundation named Movi Wachilungamo Revolutionary Party. This party was born amid concerns by citizens of the country, looking at the history of our nation, looking at the standard of our nation, the scale of our nation, and the status of our nation with our current affairs. Malawians have been disappointed on the way, the direction, the future of this country is moving. There has been a growing concern, even though we have been changing leaderships in this country. Our country is the richest country. When we look at the natural resources it has, the hardworking people we have, this country is the richest country. Unfortunately, policies, rules, guidelines outlined by our previous leaders and governments have made our country the poorest, to the point of being the paramount chief of the poorest nation in this world. Fellow citizens, our country today is on ICU, Intensive Care Unit. For 30 years, instead of reconstruction, we have embarked on destruction of our country. The problem is, it is the policyholders, stakeholders, leaders that have emerged to have the project of destruction. Our economy has no face, our economy has no image, our economy has got no value. This country has now fallen or collapsed. This is the reason a new political party is born. This new political party is coming with revolutionary minds so that we can revolutionize our nation. We need to change each and everything that has made our country look poor, seen poor, behave poor, act poor, and known to be the poorest country. Fellow citizens, I introduce to you the new political party, Movi Wachilungamo Revolutionary Party, MRP. In this party we have 5 cornerstones, which is union, mindset change, conformity, order, and patriotism. Based on these 5 pillars, we know we will reform our country. We know we will transform our nation. We know we will restore order. We know we will revive the Malawianness that we know or we have not seen before. We know we will institute the identity of our nation. We know that we will reconstruct instead of destroying this country. For 30 years, we have embarked on a journey of destruction, bringing this country backward, making this country, making it the poorest of all poor nations. Our citizens are slaves inside the country and slaves outside the country. Our people in the diaspora are regarded as slaves or treated as animals. It is because our country has no policies that protects, preserve, and defend our people. Therefore, Movi Wachilungamo Revolutionary Party is born to come and start reconstructing this country, rebuilding this country, restoring this nation, reviving our nation, and making sure that a new identity of true Malawianism is born. We are born to do away with nepotism. We are born to do away with tribalism. We are born to do away with corruption. We are born to do away with favoritism, and we are born to overhaul the entire system of government. We want to make sure the culture and tradition that was formed 30 years ago must be done with. Bring a Malawi where all of us are patriots, where all of us change our mindsets, where all of us have unity of purpose, where all of us conform when doing things, where all of us are energized to rebuild a new nation on this country. Fellow citizens, I, BANTU SAUNDERS JUMAH, my colleagues and my comrades together, we are geared up to bring a new Malawi of new shape, of new image, of new face, and make sure that we change our identity from being known as the paramount chief of poorest country or countries in Malawi to be a country of hope, a country of revival, a country of value, a country of prosperity. This country can change in 5 to 10 years and change the image forever. Our nation, as we know it, has been a country of no hope, of no direction, of no vision. No wonder we are having a vision that all of us will not live to see. Muvachilungamo Revolutionary Party want to bring a vision that in our lifetime we need to see a country of production, a country of prosperity, a country of activity, a country of development in our lifetime, not after us. Muvachilungamo is a generational party that wants to create an identity for the future. We want to restructure each and every policy that has brought Malawi backward. We are coming in to change each and every policy that has destroyed this country. In essence, we are coming to change from destruction to reconstruction, from destruction to revival, from destruction to rebuilding, from destruction to transformation, from destruction to a new nation of hope. Our country will believe in Kwacha Kwaera. We are not going to believe in Kwacha Tambala. Our country will believe in Chimalawi. We are not going to believe in Chichewa. Our country will believe in patriotism, not in regionalism. Our country will believe in unison, not in division. Our country will believe in energy, not laziness. Our country will believe in doing it for ourselves than borrowing or begging from outside Africa or outside our borders. We believe we are a nation of hardworking people. We believe we are a nation of rich natural resources, and we believe that this country can change. Fellow citizens, in villages, in towns, in all localities, in the diaspora, join me, join our comrades as we revolutionize our nation for revival, for a new country, for a new hope. The generation before us created a nation, gave us a name, but this generation is going to establish a nation of generational thinkers that will make sure we leave this country for the new generations to continue what we started, not to change. But we are forced to change what the past generation created, because it has been a creation of corruption, a creation of nepotism, a creation of destruction, a creation of no hope. We could not sit back. We could not wait. We don't believe that there will be nobody, there will be somebody, there will be anyone if it is not us. We are geared to change this country, and we are ready once again to rebuild a new Malawi, to revive the little Malawi, to give a new identity to this country. People of the north, people of the center, people in the east, people of the south, and our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, this is your party. Wherever you are, traditional chiefs, our elders, prominent and common people, ordinary citizens, this is your party. Let us join hands to build a new Malawi of strength, of hope, of success, of prosperity. The notion, the belief, the culture that you have been told by the past regimes that this country can develop through IMF, World Bank, borrowing and begging is a wrong and bad tradition. No country will develop by foreign aid, foreign loans, foreign credits. Any country will develop with their own natural resources. And this country is rich in agriculture. This country is rich in mining. This country is rich in tourism. This country is rich in human resource because we have hardworking Malawians in this country. With all this, we can build a stronger nation, a prosperous nation, a futuristic nation that the generation after us will thank us by creating a foundation of generations. We cannot wait for anyone else because there's no one else who can change this country other than ourselves. This is our nation. We are citizens. We are owners and creators of this country's future. Fellow Malawians, let us join in multitudes, in large numbers, to make sure this party grows up in the next election of 2025. Go and vote for unity, mindset change, conformity, order, and patriotism. And these are fundamental principles of the new party, Muvu Wachilungamo Revolutionary Party. We want to build a Malawi in our lifetime that will be envied by the world. We want to build a Malawi that will be left to the generations to be proud of. We want to build a Malawi of no corruption, a Malawi of no nepotism, a Malawi of no favoritism, a Malawi of no self-enrichment, a Malawi of no self-interest, but of national interest. I welcome you all that let's join hands. You may be an ordinary person. You may be a common person. You may be educated. You may not be educated. You may be rich. You may be poor. But your participation in rebuilding a new nation lies supreme. I urge you all to join me as I join you for the construction, for the reconstruction, for the building, for the rebuilding, for the revival, for the resuscitation of the nation in ICU. No medication, no remedy will come from outside borders. The remedy is within, and it is in our heads by changing our mindset. The solution is in our heads by changing the way we think, by doing things differently, by seeing things differently. We can do better, and we are geared as Muvu Wachilungamo Revolutionary Party to do the best we can to change the face of this country, the image of this country, the shape of our country, and the identity of our nation. We are Malawi for Malawianism. We are Malawi for prosperity. We are Malawi for success. But we are not Malawians of destruction. We are not Malawians of doubt. We are Malawians of hope. Let us rise up together. Mungu wa chilungamo will continue the best principles of the past regimes, because our forebears in the past did their best. Our founding fathers created a nation of the better future, but among them some destroyed the future of this country. This is why we are here, to restore, to revive, to rebuild, to transform, to restitute and restore the Malawi that our founding fathers wanted to be. And we are here promising the future generation that you will take over a Malawi built on a strong foundation. You were with me, Bantu SAUNDERS JUMAH. Thank you very much.